Okay, so if you watched the video on upper limit problem, now we're going to talk about zone of genius. I also wrote a newsletter about this. I'll include that in the comments. Also Gay Hendricks. And this is a really useful exercise and I recommend doing it. I did it for myself in the newsletter so you can see it. But it's this idea that there are these 4 zones that we live in. Zone of incompetence, zone of competence, zone of excellence, which is the most dangerous, and zone of genius. And that you can start to sort of diagram your gifts or lack thereof and get a really clear sense of what you're supposed to do. And genius, I'll need to make a whole etymology video about genius because genius is really about sort of what you, it goes to that daemon or that idea of what is your internal gift? Like, what did you arrive here to do? It's very beautiful. It's not about having a high IQ. In fact, I'll also make a video about all the different types of intelligence another day. Anyway, zone of genius is what you are sort of singularly equipped to do. And we tend to deprecate it and be scared of it or think that like, there's no way that I could make my living doing something that feels joyful and easeful and expansive. And so we live in our zone of excellence typically, and that's where people also really like us because we're very reliable. But those are the things that you probably are being hired to do, but maybe you're feeling less of a full body yes to it and more resistance because it's not your zone of genius. Zone of genius is all about joy and where you are like, this is not work. This is what I love to do. Comment, I'll include the link in the comments below to the newsletter and let's do this exercise together.